What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Black Appealer Tech Guy here. Today we're kind of doing an first impressions of my Insta360 Ace Pro 2. Now this is replacing my Ace Pro, which I had for about, I think, 6-7 months, and all the improvements that I've seen on the Ace Pro 2 over the Ace Pro warranted me to replace my Ace Pro with the Ace Pro 2. Now the audio that you're hearing right now is coming from the DJI Mic Mini. These also replaced my DJI Mic 2s, but I'm not going to explain that in this video. I'll explain that in another video down the road. But right now we are shooting in a preset known as Vlog. It's just a vlog preset. Does take care of everything, the auto balance and the exposure. I am using an ND filter on this. Is ND Polarizer 16 because it is still bright out here. And in the summertime, usually in Alaska, it ranges from March through usually on the end of September. So I'm still getting around 17 hours of sunlight, and it just happens to be very sunny today. So I brought out the ND filter for this, and I'll be talking in another video later on about some of the best accessories that you can get for the Ace Pro. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch this up, and we're going to continue the rest of this vlog with just the internal audio of the Ace Pro 2. And now we are shooting on the Ace Pro 2 without the aid of the DJI Mic Mini. So this is audio coming directly from the Ace Pro. So what do you think about the audio quality? I'm actually impressed with it over the Ace Pro because I had the Ace Pro, and when I go back to the footage that I did with the Ace Pro versus the footage that I tried on this, there is a noticeable difference, at least to me, because I've been using the Ace Pro for quite a while. So I did notice a difference in the audio quality just straight out of the Ace Pro 2 versus what you would get out of the Ace Pro. But again, that doesn't mean you should just jump and buy because someone says the audio quality is better. That would be up to you to decide on that. To me, I can notice a difference. Now, one of the things that I do love about the Ace Pro 2 that I couldn't do on the Ace Pro is I can do direct connect with a wireless receiver for any type of Bluetooth microphone that I want to use. So right now, the audio that you heard earlier, again, as I said before, was with the Mic Mini. That was Bluetooth. Now, say I want to use the receiver with this, I can just directly take the receiver with the USB-C plug-in, plug it directly into the side of this, and I could do that if I wanted to. And I can do that with the DJI, I can do that with my HoloLens. Pretty much any of those brands, if it comes with a receiver, I can plug it directly into it, and I can do that if I want to do, like, say, a talking head video at home and I didn't want to use the Bluetooth mics, or I just wanted to use the receiver. You can do that with that. You can't do that with the Ace Pro. I don't know why that wasn't a thing. I don't know if a lot of action cameras let you do that. I know that with the Action 5 you can do that, but with the Action 4 I don't believe you were able to do that. So that's why I have the Action 5 for that reason, which is actually kind of cool. It comes in really handy every once in a while. Now, the only real gripe I have with the Ace Pro 2 is when it comes to shooting photos. So when it comes to Ace Pro versus Ace Pro 2, when it comes to photos, the Ace Pro shoots the Ace Pro 2 shoots 50 megapixel photos, whereas the Ace Pro shoots 48. Would you really notice a difference with like 2 megapixels of difference between the two? Probably not. Now, when it comes to shooting 50 megapixels on the Ace Pro 2, you can only do it in a 4:3 aspect. I don't know why you can't shoot in a 16:9, as 16:9 is kind of the most common theme when it comes to doing any type of social media, especially when it comes to like maybe using a wallpaper for your desktop, or if you want to make a thumbnail. It's a lot easier just to kind of scale back with a 16:9 and crop it as opposed to a 4:3, or at least give you the option of having either or. Now with the Ace Pro, you could shoot in 48 megapixels, and I believe you could do it in both 16:9 and 4:3. I don't remember off the top of my head. Correct me in the comments down below if you can't, but that was actually kind of cool. You can't do that with the Ace Pro 2, and again, that's neither here nor there. You do get clarity zoom with the Ace Pro 2 when it comes to zooming in, but when it comes to just straight de facto shooting 50 megapixel photos, it really would have been nice if they allowed you to choose whether you wanted 16:9 or 4:3. But again, like I said, that's neither here nor there. Now, the battery life on the Ace Pro 2 versus Ace Pro is much more improved. We're talking about like an almost 1900 milliamp battery for the Ace Pro 2 versus like 16 something for the Ace Pro on its own. So if you want to shoot and 8K at 30, you get a much more significant time boost, so you can shoot it for much longer than you can with the Ace Pro shooting in 8K as well. Now the Pure Vision, Pure Video, which allows you to shoot at night, I don't believe much has changed on that. I do know that it has dual AI chips, so it's supposed to be much more improved on the Ace Pro 2 versus the Ace Pro, but I can't really do anything about testing that out yet because I'm living here in Alaska, and right now it's sunny and it won't start getting dark for another month or two. So when that happens, I'll be definitely testing this up against the Ace Pro. But when it comes between the Ace Pro 2 versus the Ace Pro, don't really know. It does seem, at least like I said, from the footage that I've seen from my Ace Pro, I know the Ace Pro has really good night vision. So on the Ace Pro 2, it's supposed to be much more improved. And forgive me for what I said the last time. What I meant to say was I will be testing the night vision with the Ace Pro 2 versus my DJI Action 5. So stay tuned for that video when that drops. But for now, I won't be able to do that because it's still sunny here and it doesn't get dark until usually around middle of October. So I still got like another month of sun before it starts hitting any place anytime useful. Other than that, I do love the Ace Pro 2. I do love the fact that you can shoot at 8K at much longer periods of time, or much longer than you can with the Ace Pro. I do love the fact that you get a significant battery boost from the Ace Pro to the Ace Pro 2. I love the fact that you can remove the wind guard on the Ace Pro 2 and then put on just the normal guard if you want to take it into the water, whether it's the pool or someplace else like that. That's actually kind of nice. And I love the fact that the audio is much more improved on the Ace Pro 2 versus the Ace Pro. Now, when it comes to which one you should buy, is it worth the upgrade? Well, that really depends on if the features are enough for you to really need that. So if you're the type of person or the type of vlogger that just loves to shoot in 8K and you don't really shoot in 4K, then definitely yes, because you'll get a much more improved battery time, battery life, battery bump with the Ace Pro 2 versus Ace Pro. If you don't really shoot in 8K a lot, you just shoot in 4K and 1080, then no, it's not really worth it. If you can't tell the difference in terms of if the audio quality directly from the microphone or directly from the Ace Pro versus Ace Pro 2, if you can't tell the difference between the two, then again, there's not really a reason to upgrade. But if you do want to, or if you do love the ability to do a direct connect from a receiver, whether it's from your DJI or from an Ace Pro or from a Hollyland or from any other brand, then definitely yes, it's definitely worth it because that ability is actually kind of cool, especially when it comes to these receivers allowing pass-through, so you can simply just plug in a battery bank while it's charging at the same time, which is actually kind of cool. So if that's something you want, definitely. Now when it comes to the photos, 50 megapixels versus 48, again, that really just depends on if you can notice the difference between 48 megapixels versus 50, but you can only shoot in 4:3 in the 50 megapixel on the Ace Pro 2. If you shoot it in any other megapixel, which is only going to be 12 megapixels, then you can shoot at 16:9 and 4:3, but you lose that ability to shoot 50 megapixels at the you lose that ability at 50 megapixels. So that's another thing, as well as also you can shoot in iLog, which is just basically allows you to color grade the video as opposed to just using just the normal presets that you get with the Ace Pro 2. If you're not really into color grading, you just want to just make your videos and then just shoot them, then yeah, I probably would stick with the Ace Pro until maybe during the holidays when they drop some sales. Then maybe then it will be a good time to buy. But if you're not really into color grading on an action camera, then I probably wouldn't recommend it, because most of the profiles that you're going to get on the Ace Pro 2 are basically the same as what it is in the Ace Pro itself. That's just pretty much it. Otherwise, the iLog is the only feature that you don't get on the Ace Pro over the Ace Pro 2. Other than that, it's a solid camera. I do love it. I do find myself using this a lot more than the my Action 5 Pro. That's not saying that I'm going to get rid of my DJI. It's just there's some scenarios that I can use this for that are better than what I can use for the my DJI. I do love the flip-up screen. I think it's actually kind of cool. It would have been nice if they put another screen in the front. I don't think that that would have made it too much of an issue. It could almost look like the GoPro in terms of how they utilize the front screen when they started doing that with the GoPro Hero 9. I think they could have done the same thing with the Insta360, but still have the flip-up screen. I think that would have been cool. But what do you guys think? Do you think that the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 is an excellent action camera? Would you upgrade from your Ace Pro to the Ace Pro 2? Let me know in the comments down below. As for me, myself, I do love it. I am glad that I did upgrade. One of the reasons, like I said before, that I upgraded is that extra battery power that you get from the Ace Pro 2 that you don't get on the Ace Pro. And I do occasionally love shooting in 8K because when I upload, I can upload directly to YouTube with Media Encoder and Adobe Premiere Pro. I just simply scale it to 4K, and I still keep that same the same quality in 8K just down into 4K and then uploading it into YouTube. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Otherwise, that's all that I got for you guys. I want to thank everybody for watching. And again, my name is Black Appealing Tech Guy. I want to thank everybody for watching. Hope you guys having a great summer. See you guys in the next video.